Hi, welcome to the Round Table. I am your host, Steven. Today I'll be talking about a different sort of movie today. I saw a documentary called Viva Maestro. This one deals with world-renowned music conductor, Venezuelan music conductor to be exact, Gustavo Dudamel. If I'm saying his name incorrectly, I do apologize. This is basically a portrait of this musical prodigy from Venezuela during the years of 2017 and 2018 as he's trying to keep this youth program of music called El Sistema going for his musical mentor, Jose Anton Abreu, who founded this program, this youth program in 1975. And it deals also with him struggling to continue his mentor's legacy during the unrest in Venezuela. So as he's doing these world-renowned tours, and he steps into the political arena saying he denounces the violence, the president kind of cancels his tours. And he has to find other means to continue his mentor's legacy. So he gets other people from Canada, from the US, and he continues these things. Things I liked about this thing was it's a very inspirational. He believes in music is a musical right to express yourself that way. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. I think it's a beautiful message. It's an uplifting message. He's a different type of conductor. He, as you know, most conductors are faster, slower, hold the note. He's more of, I want you to feel this. I want you to understand what these notes are doing. There's a dance between the notes, and we've got to find that dance in it. So there's a push and pull and a yin and yang that he believes in the music. So that was very interesting to see. I thought it was interesting to see how he's continuing his mentor's legacy, shining a light on Venezuela, on how this program brings hope to the youth there, and that he's doing it at all costs. And he does get reprimanded for stepping into the political ring maybe a little too late. But as I say, better late than never. As a documentary, I saw it in the theater. I was quite impressed with it. It is a different kind of film. To be honest, I didn't know the guy, but to watch it anyways as an outsider, not being part of the Venezuelan system or the country or orchestras in general, it still was an uplifting thing to see a younger conductor showing music as a right, as a basic human right and privilege to play and to be part of and to feel that inspiration. Again, to see him saying, like, I want you to feel this. Forget the other conductors of, faster, slower. It's not about faster, slower. It's about the feeling of the song. And I think was very interesting to me to see that someone else had that point of view that I had in music, that it's a feeling. It's not necessarily a speed. It's a feeling. And to show him continuing this very important program, regardless of his tours being canceled by the president, shows the strength in this man. I thought it was very uplifting, and I think it's a very interesting, a very interesting documentary. So if you're into music, any type of music, if you're into uplifting, if you want to see something that shows the positive coming out of something negative, I think this is the one to see. I think it's playing in Montreal up to the 22nd of April at the Montreal Forum Theatre, which is near Atwater, if anybody's in the Montreal area. I think it only plays at certain times. I saw it like at 7 o'clock at night. I think it's worth it. I think it shows a light on youth. To go back, it was very inspirational to see him talking to the next generation of musicians and how he still can connect to them by music and by feeling. I thought that was very, very interesting and very cool. And that he never gave up continuing this thing called El Sistema, this program for the youth, regardless of what was happening in Venezuela. So it's a very, as sad as it is due to the economic situation and the political situation in Venezuela, it shows the positive side of this. And if it deals with music too, you got my interest, and I thought it was very well done, and I hope to see more of this. So this is Steve Pluto from the Round Table, saying if you want to see something different other than a superhero movie, it's not too long, it's about an hour and a half, so it's not, as it's about to go over the edge of where you're like, now I have enough. It just ends at a great time. I think it's good. I think I would have preferred a little bit more backstory on him, on Gustavo, to get a better feeling of how this. I mean, they tell you he's some sort of prodigy, but that needed a little bit more clarification for me because I'm not no, I don't know him. So it's basically I'm taking your word for it. But I think they should have delved 2-3 minutes more into his backstory before going into this dynamic of him against the Venezuelan president and keeping the program. I think to show that he's a prodigy should have been brought up a little bit more. But that's basically my only quibble about this thing. Other than that, it's an inspirational movie, and I think anybody who likes music, who thinks it shouldn't be oppressed by anybody, should see this once. So this is Steven recommending Viva Maestro. Go see this when you can. Okay? Take care. Good luck. Live the dream.